Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back. I'm here to help you today with this wisdom story. I know many of you use this video to relax. So before you drift off, make sure you stick to the end, and please help the old man to like and subscribe to help our community. Also, let me know in a comment section where you're from and what time it is as you're watching. Let me ask you a question. If you were offered everything you ever wanted in life, but it meant losing your soul, would you take it? This is a story of a holy monk respected by kings until one woman's beauty made him lose everything. This is the shocking story of how lust can destroy even the purest soul. Long ago, deep in a quiet forest, lived a monk in a small hut he built himself. His life was dedicated to celibacy, peace, and spiritual practice. One day, a king came to the forest to hunt. Hours passed without finding any prey. Tired and thirsty, the king stumbled through the trees until he saw the monk's hut. He knocked, but before saying a word, he collapsed from exhaustion. The monk rushed to his aid, sprinkling cool water on his face and giving him fruits to eat. Slowly, the king recovered. With gratitude, he bowed and said, "Wise one, you saved my life. Ask for anything and I will give it to you." The monk smiled. "I need nothing, Your Majesty. My life is simple." Impressed, the king invited him to visit the palace someday. Months later, the monk visited. The king welcomed him warmly and assigned his most trusted maid to serve him. She was graceful, gentle, and strikingly beautiful. She served him meals, cared for his needs, and even fanned him while he rested. At first, the monk stayed focused. But he had never been so close to a woman before. Slowly, his mind wandered. He began noticing her beauty, her touch, and her presence. The fire of desire started to burn inside him. One day, he asked softly, "Are you married?" She smiled and said, "No, I am not." The monk's heart raced. He asked if they could meet outside the palace. She agreed and told him her village was nearby. From that day, he visited her often, staying for hours. The villagers noticed and told the king. The king decided to watch quietly. One morning, the monk went to her house, ready to propose marriage. But she asked him for a small favor first. "Sir, could you give me 4 coins to donate to the poor today? It's a festival and blessings are doubled." But the monk had no money, so he went to the king. "Your Majesty, remember you promised to grant me a wish when I saved your life? Today I ask for something." The king said, "What is it?" The monk was about to say 4 coins, but then greed joined his lust. Why not ask for more, he thought. 8 coins? 1,000 coins? Why not the whole kingdom? Then I can make her my queen. Blinded by desire, he said, "I want your entire kingdom." The king's eyes turned cold and he shouted, "I have heard about your visits to the maid. You are not a monk, but a hypocrite. Guards, take this useless man away." The monk was thrown into prison for life. He lost his discipline, his respect, and his freedom, all because he couldn't control his lust. Even today, lust ruins lives. It starts small, a thought, a glance, a habit. But when left unchecked, it grows. The internet, social media, videos, everywhere it tempts us. When lustful thoughts come, act fast. Move, call a friend, sit with family. Lust grows in loneliness but fades in good company. Your sexual energy is powerful, meant for creation, not destruction. Great leaders, saints, and inventors succeeded because they controlled it. If you control your desires, you gain focus, strength, and respect. If you don't, your fall is certain. Rise above your lust, and you rise above the ordinary. moral lessons. The monk lost his freedom, his honor, and his peace, not because of an enemy, but because he couldn't defeat the desires within himself. Remember, the greatest battles are fought in the mind, and the greatest victories are won over our own temptations.